2 weeks of practice down. How are you feeling so far after getting everybody back in the swing of things?
We are definitely much improved from last year, which is goal one to make sure that we are getting better with each opportunity each season. But I'm really excited. I mean, we've got some young guys and young girls that have come in here, mixed it up with some of the upperclassmen, have really challenged them, and then we've got some key returners on the men's side and on the women's side as well that have been really great leaders for our team. So it's a really good mix of young ones, old ones, some good leadership coming from some of those that are returning, and I'm excited because there's the young ones we brought in are bringing a lot of fire to practice, and so far it's been really competitive, and I'm excited to kind of see what we're able to do when we get season started.
Uh, Opening the season right here at Chocoloco Park, how nice is it to be able to come out here and get familiar with the course preseason?
It's a great facility for us to be able to train on. It's a great facility to host a home meet. We'll have 25 teams here. We hope we see a lot of fans that are out supporting. But, yeah, just to have this here in our backyard and be able to come here on a weekly basis to get training runs in, shout out to the city of Oxford and Chocoloco Park staff. Like, they do a great job of keeping this thing pretty much runnable year-round. And so we're fortunate to be able to have it and be able to train on it.
Tell me a little bit about the roster. Who do we need to look out for this weekend? Moving forward, who are going to be your kind of head of the team?
Yeah,
Captains?
yeah. I mean, that's a loaded question. I mean, we just got a lot of new faces, and I'm super. I mean, in practice, some of those new faces have really looked very strong. But from a returner standpoint on the women's side, Lindsay's coming in really fit. Betty's always somebody that's going to run well. Returner wise, Linda, Maxima, they have looked really strong, and then we have a grad transfer in Emily who's also looked really strong. So I could go on and on the women's side, but I think those are going to be the ones right now that we've seen that have really looked really strong in some of the workouts. And on the men's side, we got a lot of returners. I mean, Jack Lowe, Rodrigo, those two guys have really spearheaded kind of that front group for us from a returning standpoint. But we've got Mishak, who's coming in, who's first cross country season with the team. Mark is a guy, true freshman coming in, and then we got a transfer that has come in recently, and so I think we're going to have, again, both sides. We've got a really good group. We've got some upperclassmen that have provided good leadership, but we've also got a lot of new faces that have really challenged the returners. So I think those are just a few names. It's been really competitive in practice, really tight group, so it's going to be exciting to see how it pans out.